I'm 9 News Weather Impact Team meteorologist Kathy Sabine, and we are staring right into a beautiful Friday. The weather maker that brought the light snow to the 14ers and the heavy rain to Denver and the Front Range is slanting south and east. And speaking of southeast, if your travel takes you out of Colorado today, we're dealing with some heavy flooding rainfall that will impact travel from Texas to Louisiana and into the Gulf Coast region. We're saying goodbye to the moisture for a few days. Again, the heavier showers shifting south and then also from the Midwest into the Northeast. A warming and drying trend complements of high pressure rebuilding over the area. Future radar has little on it. There's a little bit of patchy fog this morning, not much in the way of cloud cover this afternoon, and so we'll call it mostly sunny statewide, and temperatures will reflect that. We'll start in the mid-50s, climb to the 70s by lunchtime, but our high will be in the low to mid-80s, so that would be seasonal or average for the date. 84, my forecast high in Denver for this Friday, 87 Saturday, close to 90 on Sunday. Just great weather for football, high school, college, or maybe you're watching the Broncos game outdoors at a patio somewhere. It should be great. 85 to 90 degrees for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then a shift in the pattern means cooler weather and maybe some moisture by the end of next week. We'll cover all of it on the networks of 9 News. Have a great day. Thank you for watching. Temperatures today in the mid-70s, 10 degrees cooler than average. The showers are moving out. We're watching to see if fog will develop. But really the big story was the snow way up high. The first snowfall of the season in areas like Loveland and Winter Park. And of course the beneficial rain here along the Front Range and out across the eastern plains. It looked good, it smelled good, and the numbers were good. Almost a half an inch of rain in downtown Denver, over an inch in some of our foothill areas. And temperatures today, 74 the high in Denver this afternoon, 60s in the mountains. At the airport this hour, still pretty cool at 63, high humidity, and with winds out of the east and southeast, low-level fog is a potential and a possibility across much of the eastern plains during the early morning hours. We are tracking showers which are coming to an end from north to south as our latest weather maker begins to move away from Colorado. That will allow for a high-pressure ridge to center back over the state, and that means the storm track goes north. So we have a warming and a drying trend that will last 5 to 7 days. The heavy showers will push back into the Gulf, where they've been dealing with tropical moisture from a little disturbance or tropical system that hasn't moved all week. Heavy flooding rain may impact those traveling out of Colorado tomorrow into areas like Texas, Louisiana, even into the Midwest and into the Northeast. They're dealing with too much rain. Our numbers are coming up. 84 would be average for the date. The cool pocket of air is shifting into Minneapolis, outside of Chicago, and into the Northeast. And with clear skies here, we will see some of the coolest lows we've seen in quite some time, especially in the high country. 36 in Leadville, 39 tonight in Gunnison, 41 the low in Steamboat. Highs tomorrow, we're going to watch them jump right out of the 50s early on into the mid-80s, which would be average and typical for this time of year. Some of the warmest readings will be out across the western slope, with 91 the forecast high in Grand Junction. Denver at 84, Greeley and Fort Collins also in the mid-80s. 50s in areas like Berthoud Pass, low 70s for Grand Lake, Bailey, and Conifer. In the Denver metro area for tonight, showers ending, patchy fog late. We will see clearing skies with light winds out of the northeast and our low at 52. Sunshine means we get into the 60s at the bus stop by 8 o'clock in the morning, jumping into the mid-80s, not much in the way of cloud cover and little chance for showers. Maybe some early morning fog, and that will burn off quickly. So, a warming trend begins tomorrow. Beautiful weekend weather for football, high school, college, or maybe you're watching the Broncos game outdoors at a restaurant or on a patio. It's going to be beautiful in Denver. Monday and Tuesday, we start to warm up. Temperatures 85 to 90. After a break from the 90s do come back briefly, but it's the end of the week when we have a trough of low pressure coming in that might bring in cooler weather and offer us the chance at some more beneficial precipitation. So that's a pretty good look at Friday and your upcoming weekend. We've got so much more ahead after the break. Stay with us.